Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today where you join us on this Thursday afternoon for the Romanian League Cup final fixture against CFR Cluj. Now we are out of the Champions League as evidenced by yesterday's episode against Manchester United, but I'm hopeful today that we can add some silverware and really boost the mood here at Steaua Bucuresti. So let's run the intro and get into today's episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode then, and today, well, we've got the Romanian League Cup final coming up against CFR Cluj, and we've still got a little bit of a Champions League hangover after that defeat against Manchester United yesterday. Well, I mean, we did beat them in that fixture in particular, particularly at Old Trafford, which was just a great result really, and one that we can remember for a long time to come. But over the two legs, we were much the worst side, and they deserve to go through, so I hope to see them go and lift the trophy, depending on who they're going to be playing final. Now, since then, we've played Concordia Shajna in the league. It's our final league game of the season, and it was a 3-1 victory for us. Well, they went 1-0 up early doors, Concordia Shajna, in the 37th minute, and that was cancelled out by Ros-Albastrii in the 41st minute. Alex Juricevic got on the score sheet in the 52nd minute before Lucas Bilia made it 3 in the 70th minute. And we were good value for it, really. We had good possession. We passed it around well, particularly in the midfield. The pairing of Bilia and Archim did okay until he was taken off. Juricevic, though, picked up the man of the match performance, and it was a good result, really. Then, obviously, we had the small matter of the Cup of Romanian semi-final business. Now, the first leg was a 0-0 draw between the two teams, but we certainly turned it around this time round, and it was a 5-0 thrashing of Dinamo Bucharest. And I think a lot of the frustration we had losing to Manchester United in the Champions League, we certainly took out on Dinamo Bucharest, who arguably did not turn up for this game. But that's the second 5-0 thrashing we've handed them in the space of basically a week in terms of these episodes. And it was Juricevic again who was on the score sheet. A wicked hat-trick actually from Cristian Lăcuță, wrapping that up in the penalty spot on the 87th minute. And Kenneth Omarua got a rare goal with his head from the corner in the 89th minute. And it was just a pleasing performance really overall. So then let's have a look at the schedule, and we can see here that we've got CFR Cluj coming up in today's episode. We're going to be playing them in the Romanian League Cup final, which is in game terms 2 days' time. We're going to skip right ahead to that and hopefully add that bit of silverware. And then tomorrow we're going to come back and play the Cup of Romanian final against Craiova, or CS Craiova as they're known, who did get that 1-0 victory over us the last time we played them, but I'm hoping we can exact that revenge in tomorrow's episode. So guys, join me in a moment when we'll be back ready with the lineup for today's game. So then our team today to face CFR Cluj in the Romanian League Cup final is as follows. We're going with Francesco Bardi in goal, Eden Ibrich, Jack Stevens and Kenneth Omarua at the back, with Kristin Novacek and Paweł Alkowski in the wing-back positions. In the centre of the park, we're going with Ruben Perez and Lucas Bilia, with Cristian Lăcuță, Will Keane and Alexandru Ionita leading the line for us. Now, hopefully today we can add some more silverware to our belts, so let's get back into the episode. So then the bookmakers have us in at 5-4 favourites for today's game over CFR Cluj. It is the Romanian League Cup final, remember, so it's all to play for. A bit more silverware to add to our trophy cabinet. So they're going with Pereira in goal, Vasiljevic, Dumitrascu, Lodl and Pancardus. They've got Andrazi and Nascimento in the centre of the park, with Nuvier, Bieta, Stano and Amrani up front. We've obviously already gone through our team layout for today, so I'm not going to bore you by going through that again. Now we're just going to go in and we're going to make sure that we're getting that bit of hard tackling in. We're asserting our authority over them really. We're looking for players with low bravery stats. Low composure as well is also ideal really for what we're looking for, just to make sure we're pushing them as much as we can throughout the various areas on the field. So I hope you're enjoying this series, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like it's probably going to come to an end after not being able to win the Champions League. We did give it the best shot we possibly could, but unfortunately it hasn't been enough. I'm going to have a think about it and see how we get on in these next two games. So we are picking a squad, and we're going to get out there today for this game here. We're at the Constantin Radulescu Cluj Napoja is where the Romanian League Cup final is being held. We beat them in this competition 12 months ago, and I'm hoping that we can do exactly the same. So we've kicked off, and it's Ionita who's in the squad who kicks it off, and it's Omarua to Bilia to Olkowski. Olkowski cuts aside, finds Ionita. Keane works the channel nicely, plays it back to Ruben Perez, who's in space, who tries to thread a ball through, but the defence get it away, and it's Nouvier now advancing forward. Finds Umrani, who plays a lovely ball out wide to Pankaras, who cuts inside, boots the ball in towards that is the end of that highlight. So we've got a highlight, and it's Bilia with the free kick in towards Ruben Perez, but the defence manages to get it away, and Beitia manages to have some sort of counter attack, but Olkowski with a really good tackle there down the right flank, and it's now Lakucha that picks up the ball plays the ball to Christian Novosek, to Perez, to Lakucha, to Keane. Keane cuts away, finds Lucas Bilia, and the ball is, whilst it wasn't the worst shot in the world, it wasn't on target, not good enough. Pereira now on the ball too. Omaru gets really well forward, and Bilia now with the chance to score, and he hits the post. Bilia's looking quite lively in this game for a 35-year-old. Omaru to Ruben Perez, who's fouled on the edge of the area. Ionita opens the scoring for Steaua Bucuresti, and Alexandru Ionita scores his 12th goal of the season for Steaua Bucuresti. We brought him in on a free transfer, remember, from Astra Giurgiu at the end of last season, or at the start of this season, and he's turned on a sixpence there and put the ball into an empty net. Keeper, not really sure about his positioning there, but we'll take that. And we're 1-0 up now, 20 minutes gone. Very, very pleasing start. And we've got a corner now, and it's Ruben Perez out to Alexandru Ionita, who takes a shot, hits the wall, takes another, hits the wall again, and Keane cleared off the line by Stano, and Omrani launches Nouvier on a counter-attack. But Omaruo is ever present this season with another brilliant, expertly exercised tackle and gets the ball back. And it's half-time. We're just going to say that we've got one hand on the cup, and we want to go out there and make sure that we get it at the end of this match, which is, fingers crossed, that's going to be the outcome we're going to get. So it's Nascimento out wide to Nouvier. To Vasiljevic. Omaru steps forward again and clears the lines. Bilia with the free kick plays it short to Novosek. To Lakucha. Novosek now looks around and goes for a little run. Plays it back to Perez. Lakucha turns in, and Will Keane, that man Will Keane, puts the ball in the back of the net. The big game man himself. He couldn't really do it against Manchester United, but he's certainly done it against CFR Cluj today. And Will Keane, the club legend, finds the back of the net. He scored against Real Madrid, remember, lads. And it's good to see that he's got another goal in a big. Well, it's a big trophy in Romanian standards. We'll take it anyway. We've won it a good few times in a row now, and we're just gonna calmly encourage the lads, just because it's pretty much in the bag. And we've got a corner now, which Lakucha takes in towards Omaruo, but it's headed away. Olkowski picks it up though, plays it across to Olkowski, to Ruben Perez, to Keane. Oh, dirty tackle from Beitia on Keane, but the referee doesn't seem to want to give anything, and it's Novosek now who's dispossessed by Beitia, and Juselu has the ball. Really good tackle that though by one of our lads. Pawn on the ball into Nouvier on the back post, and Nouvier gets a goal back, and all of a sudden the game is on. Bardi cannons off him on the way into the net, and it is a goal back for CFR Cluj. Nouvier off the post, off the back of the keeper. We've all had him. More regular than probably what you'd like. And you know what? We're going to give Maxim a little bit of a run out, just because Olkowski was caught napping there a bit. Olkowski now to Ruben Perez. Ruben Perez to Keane. Keane to Ionita. Looks around him, finds Perez. Lakucha's ahead of him. Olkowski now in space, and he gives it away again. Now it's Nouvier who's causing those problems down that left flank today, and Omaru picks it up. Ruben Perez again to Lakucha. Lakucha forward to Will Keane. Will Keane. Oh, Novosek with a great run there. And Christy Novosek hits the crossbar. Really brilliant run. Lovely pass that as well to find that run of Novosek. And unfortunately, he just couldn't do it. Good cross there, but good save from Bard. Coming up to 70 minutes gone now. And we're 2-1 to the good here against CFR Cluj. And we're just going to tell them now just to ratchet things down. We're going to bring on Razvan Marin for Lucas Bilia for the last few minutes of the game. And we're also going to make sure there's no other players that we need to bring on. No, we're not. We're gonna bring on Razvan Marin for Bilia. That's all we're gonna do in this precise moment in time. Bilia's getting a bit tired. He's 35 years of age. His speed isn't what it used to be, so just need a little bit quicker legs in the middle of the park, which Razvan Marin will do for us. And it looks like we're coming up towards the end of the game now. It's gonna be 15 seconds or so. Lakucha to Novosek. Lakucha cuts inside. Lovely bit of skill from Lakucha. Plays it to Ruben Perez. Lakucha again, plays it out wide to Novosek, and that is it, boys and girls. We have won another piece of silverware here in Romania. Wasn't the one I wanted this season, but we'll take it nonetheless, and we'll passionately tell them that they deserve the result. And it is Cristian Lacucha who shares the top goal scorer in the tournament with Valentin Stancu. And we've lifted it. We've got a famous treble. We've won it for 3 years in a row now. Really dominant in this domestic sphere. We've picked up £389,000. We've left the Romanian fans jubilant. And it's another good, solid performance. Another cup title won. Now let's go and have a look actually in the Hall of Fame. We're going to have a look in the nation, and as we can see here, that Taylor is the best manager in Romanian history with 4 domestic titles and 6 domestic cups. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to add a Champions League one to the belt, but who knows in the future. We might be back, but what I do know is we're definitely going to be back tomorrow, and we're going to be playing CS Craiova in the Cup of Romania final. Make sure you join me for that. Leave a like on the video down below if you've enjoyed today's episode and the series as a whole. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for more Football Manager content, particularly for when Football Manager 18 drops in a couple of months' time. But for today, guys, I'm out of time. I'll catch you again tomorrow.